I'm sure glad my humans don't speak canine. They wouldn't be so quick to call me good boy.
In the past, a lot of VidAngel's campaigns have been kind of poking fun at Hollywood and how many raunchy things they put in their films. For this campaign, we wanted to highlight how great films are and how you now have the power to watch any film you want thanks to VidAngel.
Oh, are you saying bye to your friend?
Bye is not the B word I just used.
In this ad, we have a dog named Gus, and the dog talks.
Basically, the dog is commenting on everything that's going on, but the family can't hear the dog's thoughts. Only the audience can, and he has some pretty funny things to say that we're completely oblivious to.
He talks about how him and all dogs love to cuss. They walk around naked all the time, and they are very violent creatures, especially with stuffed animals. We're talking about how dogs are this way, but humans don't like watching those things on TV, especially when it comes from other humans.
Woman strokes naked man's chest? No thank you.
You see the irony, right?
When you want to make a dog talk, it's not a one-man thing. You need a whole team of people. So we have someone model the dog, and then we will model the dog so it's matching the right proportions and size of its face and mouth. And then we'll have someone texture it so they put the textures that we photographed onto the dog's skin. Then we're going to make sure that it's basically, we call it rigged, which means we can puppet it. And then our animators go in and they match it to the audio. So they'll take the voiceover and they'll plug it in and they'll try to match exactly the same movements that your mouth would make if a dog could speak.
It took quite a few revisions of it, of getting different things from VFX guys, but eventually we were able to get exactly where I was hoping we would. The VFX team absolutely just crushed it.
The things I've seen at the foot of this bed. Woof. Oh no, it's happening again.
Yeah, it's really weird being on set and there's not any dialogue. You know, they'll say action and you're kind of just looking at this dog who's staring at the camera because we know the script, the dog's going to be, you know, talking. But what we're filming here today, the dog's just kind of staring at the camera.
Normally, you get multiple takes of an actor delivering their lines in different ways, and then in the edit, you're able to pick out which one is the best. Well, for this one, our actor was a dog, not talking, and so we had to just imagine, have the dog looking at camera for however long that line was, and then we would say, we got it, and then we would move on to the next line.
Animals are tricky, but they're fun. They take a lot more time than you would normally think because they can get distracted very easily with people on set.
So I have to like really rein it in and just be like, I know the dog is right here and the dog is so cute, but I can only pet the dog when they tell me I can pet the dog. But it's so much fun to be able to work with her.
They get tired. So a lot of animals get tired, they get exhausted, and so they need a break every once in a while. So when you're making the schedule, you're like, oh, this shot will probably take 15 minutes. I mean, you should probably double that. It should be a half hour. So yeah, they can be tricky.
I mean, we had a great dog with great handlers and trainers who were able to train the dog to do all the things that we were hoping the dog would do. The main one was just getting the dog to look into the camera.
Well, first of all, as you can see, she absolutely loves a ball. So I've gotten a lot of her training and performance is coming from asking her to do things, and her reward is to get the ball. We have her stare at the ball. So I can have her stare at this indefinitely, and I can get her looks just by looking at the ball. I can get all those looks.
One of the things that stands out is just the quality of this production itself, that this is not something that is being done that's kind of fly by night or a low quality production effort, that this is being done very well, top notch. Everybody is great at their craft. Everything's just being done perfectly and flawlessly. You see that the way that the handlers, all the way down to the director of photography, to, you know, the directors on staff, and everybody just doing a great job. I'm excited to see it start to come together.